So, I recently spoke up to my dad. Since this week we seem to be on the topic of respect. So, my mom and I had a full-on conversation about his drinking, about how he gives off attitudes every time we ask him to do things, and he'll just grab his head and go like a 5-year-old would do. And it got to the point where I was like, fuck off, and walked down the steps and took charge. So my mom had asked him to pull a tomato the other night, and he decided to give off attitude because he had a little too much to, And I had said, alright, fuck it, I'll just go and take care of the tomato then. And I did. Found 2 there, took care of both of them. And this is why I said you can't ask men to do things. But y'all want to assume that I was just being an asshole over it. Where the fuck do you get off? Anyways, so I explain things, and when I explain things, sometimes I get a little loud, so he kept trying to tell me to quiet down, calm down, shh. And the fact that I can barely get anything out in general is just beyond me. I spoke to him about his alcoholism and how he always says, how he once said that he's not an angry drunk. And then I mentioned that you say that, but most of the time all we see is your angry drunk side. You don't see it all the time. Sometimes we don't, but most of the time we do. And I also mentioned him constantly interrupting me when I was younger, into now. Not giving me any words to say, and joke about it, which was rude. I'm hoping that something got through to him, and he won't just fall back on it, again and again, not to be sexist, but in my experience, a lot of men have done. And you can't tell me that this isn't true, because I know what I know. And I know, in my experience, it's my experience. Not yours. Not yours. Coming at me for voicing my truth? Not very cool of you. Yeah, not very respectful. Yeah, not very American. And you may want to think twice about doing that again. Because, 1, if you're gonna live in America, freedom of speech is still a thing. I'm in America, so I can speak freely if I want. 2, respect your women. We're the ones that give birth to your babies. If you want to ruin that for yourself, then go ahead and ruin that for yourself. Because otherwise, you can get the fuck out. If men get to be little bitches, then women get to be little bitches just as well. Get over it, stinky pants. It's a new age. Time to adapt and adjust or get the fuck out. Okay, bye-bye.